Yo, we
Yo.
back, we back, we back, we back, we back. After the hiatus, we had to take. Um, as you see, we doing something different. We live, baby. We live streaming now. Want to try something different? You feel me? Um, try bring this little inspiration table live. You feel me? Um,
Yeah. Okay.
uh, if you are watching though, go ahead, drop something, in the chat. You feel me? Because we can see it now. We can interact with you through the chat. You feel me? Um, but yeah, we got a little new episode. Faith under well, I go back real quick. So we on this little spiritual journey that we talking about a little bit. So I as a whole title to kind of summarize all these episodes that we're gonna be doing. I decided faith under construction. You feel me? There's a lot of things that within my life, I'm not sure about Savion, but within my life, I know it's definitely just in that rebuilding phase and construction phase. And I'm learning as I'm getting older in life that it's okay to pause to reconstruct some things. Um, so that's what we gonna do. We gonna look at how we reconstruct our faith. But today episode, we're on number four. Number four. So put your foes in the chat. Foes in the chat. Church frustration. Now originally I had something else in mind, but I've been on one.
Mhm.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I have been on one. Um, I guess you can say I'm frustrated, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Really?
Um, not just, um, I just frustrated with the church as a whole. I feel like there are a lot of things that we should be doing that we're not doing. I feel like that there are people who are in places um, that shouldn't be in places. Um, and yeah, I'm just frustrated, bro. So I would just, just come on here and share with y'all uh, my frustrations, bro. Because faith, church, religion, it's frustrating, bro. It is. Go ahead, though, Savion. You got anything you want to say, bro? Go ahead, bro.
Hey man, you know what I'm saying? Frustration. That's deep in itself. Um, but you know what I'm saying? We all go through our things. You know what I'm saying? Not only in church but in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get a little mad, got anger. You know what I'm saying? So church frustration, you feel me, come from inside the church. You know, it could be your pastor, it could be your deacon, your ministers, but
Hmm.
congregation.
Uh huh.
Because the congregation is messy. Come on, somebody.
Uh huh.
But church frustration. What's the definition on that? Give me a definition. Can I need a definition, please?
Um, I would say when I think of church frustration. I would say something along the lines of kind of like a disappointment from like people. Like you said, it could be your deacons, your ministers, your pastor, your bishop, the congregation, your friends. Some of the things that come along with politics and hypocrites, the traditions of the church, and the cliques. Um, but I say the biggest thing though, I feel like is feeling like unseen or like unheard.
Mm-hmm.
So I think like when church frustration happens, like people is just like you come inside the church and you get to know how the church operate, how the church run, and you start to feel the disappointment from all those categories. So we got what I say. I said people, leadership, politics, hypocrisy, hypocrites, uh, the pressure, traditions, cliques, and feeling unseen. That's what I had for the definition. What's
So,
your
I,
definition?
so I'm gonna take it. Get that say. You say traditions. What do you mean by tradition? And how that can cause frustration?
Um, let's see. Man, I'm gonna ask me questions today. Are you traditions as far as there's a lot. I'm trying to be nice. That's what we do. Uh, Traditions as far as
You might as well say what you was gonna say, bro.
no. I think one thing that frustrates me that I've seen um a, that I've seen lately that I will say it is it. Well, I'm not sure if it's to me it's a tradition where you are a member of a church and you back up or support your pastor all the time, even though you know that sometimes they are in the wrong, but you
Hmm.
continue to support even though that you know they're wrong. So, like for instance, like um, I don't know if you know, but the whole situation with a church in Charlotte, right? You know, their pastor got caught up in some tax fraud, and before he went to jail, he was, you know, declaring that he wasn't going to jail. His congregation was backing him up, and now where he at in jail,
Yeah.
and they still backing him up. But come on, bro, like you know that your pastor was in the wrong, especially if your pastor pleaded guilty.
Get to a point.
He pleaded guilty to the charge and didn't even fight it. Now, if he fought it, okay, cool. I listen, okay, then you gonna fight with him. But the fact that he pled guilty,
Yeah.
come on now. But I was thinking about it as like there are certain traditions within the church as far as like what to say, what to do, how to dress, what to look like. Um, that just frustrates me because how are we supposed to how are we supposed to do all that stuff when we can't even do it to ourselves, our neighbors, or even our own kind?
Hmm.
So that's traditions. That's where I'm going down the line of yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And the reason I ask you that, because it helps with my definition, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I feel like a lot of church work comes from tradition, especially, as young folk. You know what I'm saying? Because
Mm-hmm.
we weren't here for the older, the older generation and what for the church. You know what I'm saying? Like so for the church, we ran the same way, old school. You know what I'm saying? The old school Baptists or
Mm-hmm.
Pentecost, where we're running and shouting down the aisles, all that.
Mm-hmm.
So as young folks, we're not used to that. Now, me personally, what I'm saying, I give you a shout tempo 160 every anytime you need it.
It's not 160. It's actually like 170.
Too fast for me, my knees.
Nah, that ain't fast at all. That
I thought you want to see though.
okay.
But you know what I'm saying? With tradition within the church, like I say, everything gets to a point. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? When it comes down to do you want what's better for your church or do you want what's better for yourself? And
Mm.
it's that simple. Whether do you think the old way is the right way and there is no other way, that's cool. But the Bible says that He is the way, the truth, and the life. So therefore, come on. It's there. It's funny, but it's there.
Uh-huh.
It's there. Because He knows
Mm.
what's going to happen. He set the tradition in line.
Mm. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But for
For sure.
generations and generations to come, I'm saying?
Mm.
It got to change.
Okay. Okay.
But
Mm. Okay.
I do agree with some traditions from
Okay.
like the old church. Simply because like it's more of a respect thing, not even let me not say I agree with. It's a respect thing.
It's a respect thing. Okay.
It's a respect thing. I can tell you right now, I don't agree. I don't. I don't agree. But it's a respect thing. So I respect people for me how they feel or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it's time to grow up.
What does that mean? Oh, what does that mean, bro?
It's time to grow up.
It's time to grow up. What does that mean? Are you saying that it's time for the church to grow up?
It's time for the church to grow up and look at the change and look from within and not from outside. You know what I'm saying? Because people be
Okay.
in their own mind about, you feel me, how they want to feel instead of being in the church and seeing how the church feel. You know what I'm saying? Because although you run the church, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody runs the church.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's because your name is up here. You know what I'm saying? And because you went to school, you know what I'm saying? You passed all the requirements, the prerequisites, and all that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We all here for the same purpose. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
you feel me? Another thing,
Sure.
like, you feel me, about, like, we did for eggs, bro. Young people not getting heard, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, that go back to tradition. Like, is you going, you feel me, you saying one thing, something else going on, or you just not listening at all? Like, you be like, what? I don't want to hear it. Keep pushing. Because,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you straight this way, you know what I'm saying? Everybody else is like looking here at you, with you, and it's like, oh, well, what's going on over here? Cool, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's time to grow up. We got to get that change, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
It ain't going to happen overnight, though, you know what I'm saying? But take time.
No, yeah, that's true.
But
True.
if you're
True.
not
True.
taking the
True.
time,
True.
if you're not giving it the time to change, it's not going to change. You're just going to keep getting this drawback and drawback and drawback until, I mean, and let's be real, you know what I'm saying? It's a bad thing to happen, but it's life, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, everybody got their time, you know what I'm saying? So if you're an older church, you know what I'm saying, your population is mainly older people,
Mm-hmm.
but them older people sadly pass away. You feel what I'm saying? Then it's like you don't know what your generation what your demographic likes, you know what I'm saying? So then
Right.
it's just like you're stuck.
True.
So then it's gonna be the how many folks is left. You know what I'm saying? Then it's like well, we need to get out to the community and do all this. It's a process, B. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna happen. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna say on that.
What's up? Okay. 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 Hey. Okay. Um. I want to transition. Hold on. Give me 1 second.
Well,
To
why
go
he's
ahead.
doing that? People in the chat, how you doing? How
I'm
you
saying.
doing?
I don't know who's watching. I've been trying to see who.
Can we get a check on who's in the in
I
the
don't think nobody watching. Dog.
in the live? Ain't nobody watching.
Ain't nobody watching. Dog.
Well, you know what? That's fine. Cause I'm speaking to the one person that's gonna watch us back. Um, put something in the comments. Put something in the comments. Not for us, but for God.
You
Even though
stupid.
He knows your comment, we can't get your comment right now, so we're gonna come back. But tap in for us. Tap in.
Tap in is crazy. Anyways, I want to transition over. Give me 1 second because I don't like this.
Like I said, why he's doing that? Put that comment. Put that comment. Because we don't know when we're coming back. Put that comment.
Shut up. Oh, you was goofy, bruh. You was goofy. I don't think it'll. It should show up. All right. Anyways, um, this little mini topic right here.
Mm-hmm.
People, we look at church frustration. We look at the people. Like I said, it could be people from the higher up, down below, all in between.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I feel like people can misrepresent God.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say that is people tend to think that they one are God.
Mm-hmm.
People may, because that they are in those high places, may feel like because they are in them high places, that's it. Ain't no ifs, ands, or betweens. People in the low places may feel like we gonna overthrow the government. So look at me like that. So
Try to get
I
canceled.
you said what?
We're trying to get canceled.
No, I'm just no, I'm just saying. Like, I mean, I just feel like across the board, no matter if you are in a high or low place,
Mm-hmm.
everybody can measure. Can everybody can misrepresent God,
For sure.
and that's what makes church so frustrating. Now, but I think most definitely from within the higher ups, though, it makes it much more frustrating. Down below, it's down below. But when you higher up, I feel like because you're in a higher up place. Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, I understand that being a higher up place, number one, is hard to do and it's hard to maintain. But I feel like I guess it's just like the saying you can't forget from where you come from
Mm-hmm.
because at one point in time you were in that low place and now that you're in this up high position is you think you all that sweetie you're not. So that's how I feel
Mm-hmm.
as far as the misrepresentation of God. I feel like it's
Going
just
going back to what you first said when you said people feel like they just, you know what I'm saying, they on top.
mhm,
The top of the pyramid, if you want to put it in the pyramid.
right.
I feel like that's the main way people, let me not say people, pastors um, misrepresent God because I got a feeling, you know what I'm saying, that people that are stuck in the old generation ways, you know what I'm saying,
Hmm.
we're trying to listen to people of youth, you know what I'm saying, they can just be like, well, you know what I'm saying, God told me this, so that's what we're gonna do. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? But I feel like people can say that, you feel me, and not be actually getting the answer, you know what I'm saying, from God. You know what I'm saying? So basically using his name in vain just to push their point across, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's another thing I feel like people just misrepresent again. Like they just like think that God gave them so much power that they can be like him so much
Hmm.
that they forget that they're not perfect.
Hmm.
And he is. It's I mean, I'm gonna leave that right there. But
Nah, keep going, dog.
mm-mm.
At this point,
Nah, no,
you already there, bro. Go ahead,
stop.
bro. Don't stop, bro. Go ahead, bro.
Well, let me give you a verse, cause you know what I'm saying.
All right.
Let me give you a verse.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
James 1,
Mm.
19 and 20. Be quick to listen
Mm-hmm.
and slow to speak and be slow to anger.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like people are quick to listen, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they're also quick to speak. I'm talking about people with power here. People with
Mm-hmm.
power.
Okay.
They're quick to be like, yeah, let me hear you out. But then they're quick to give you a response that ain't worth 2 cents.
Mm. Okay.
And and then they ain't gotta be angry because once they said they point, they not listening no more.
All right.
So people with power are quick to speak for what they want and not what he wants.
Mm,
and what
okay.
we want as a community. You know what I'm saying? This ain't Haitian, the Haitian Greece. You know what I'm saying? King had all the power. The queen couldn't say nothing, and then you
Hmm.
got your peasants. That's not what church is.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? This ain't the back in with the Romans, the Roman Empire, and you had your basically your sergeants. You
Hmm.
know, you had your king, which was sitting on his mighty throne and ain't doing nothing while everybody else out there fighting. You know what I'm saying? Like things have to, they got to move in order to move. You know what I'm saying? We can't just say one thing and act a different way. We got to be all on the same path. You can't be listening, going on throughout the other, and then saying one thing that come to head.
For sure.
Can't do that, man.
Okay. 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 Look at that boy, James.
Next point.
Ah. All right. Okay. 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 So, so then, what about this one? Which I know we talked about earlier. He was like, "Oh my gosh, not everything called church is healthy." Now, we put that in quotes because oftentimes phrases is well, the church is for uh, um, what's the phrase? Something evolving around people being sick. Some I don't know. Anyways, but also a church is supposed to be a place where it's supposed to be pure, holy, and uh, uh, this and that, and a whole bunch of other hoopla. Um, but I think, and this is where it goes back to the whole hypocrisy and um, politics that come into play. Um, because then it doesn't make the church healthy at all. And within every church has their own problems. Every church has their own problems. You may not be able to see it, but it's there. And I feel like um, the more and more you get involved, the more and more you know, and it could be from anywhere, from the congregation to the pulpit, and even above the pulpit. Don't put him like that. I'm just saying, um, and that's what makes it frustrating because it's like because you hold the church at a high standard, and when those standards isn't being met, it's just like, bro, like what's going on? And
Hmm.
I get that, like, we all fall short. Um, we all sin. We ain't perfect people. But if the church is supposed to be what it's supposed to be, then why is it not being what it's supposed to be?
Hmm.
That's my question, and that's what frustrates me the most. Um, but not everything inside the church is healthy. But go ahead, what you got? What you got? What you got?
I'm from touch. I ain't gonna say too much on this one, but
Go ahead, bro.
I don't have much to say. I'm just saying, touching on what you said, like you said, we get more involved. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things inside church is gilded. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's blocked from the natural eye. You know what I'm saying? From the people say, hey, it's your first time going to the church. You feel me? You're not knowing what's going on in there. You feel me? Even if
Hmm.
you go there for a year, you still not going on because you're not what's involved. As soon as you get involved, you feel me? Your whole point of view change, your perspective change. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So, you know what I'm saying? A lot of things in church, yes, it isn't healthy because a lot of it is behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? And if you're a part of the behind the scenes, then it's like, bro, this ain't right. But you're not doing nothing to change it. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm.
I feel like that's one thing. Another thing, there ain't really a lot of healthy church relationships.
Mm.
I feel like people just, you feel me, keep it P's and Q's because we in church. Feel me? Which is cool.
Right.
But I feel like, you know what I'm saying, if you know it's not what it is, and the person that you feel me, so called, or you feel me, disciples with, you know what I'm saying, but they doing the thing that you think is wrong, speak up.
Yeah.
Speak up. Speak up. But yeah, a lot of things going on behind the scenes are very good to the congregation. But I feel like I'm not gonna say it would be a good thing if everybody knew what was going on inside the church.
Mm-hmm.
But like, you know what I'm saying, then it's like things won't be, so why can't we do this? Or why are we doing this instead of this? I think this will work much better, you know what I'm saying? Type of thing.
Yeah.
Saying. So I feel like that builds unhealthy relationship just because you can't trust, for me, the person you sitting next to.
Mm.
So it's just like, well, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Okay, bro.
that's it.
All right. I really want you to say what you really want to say, but cool.
You're not gonna say what you want to say.
I mean, I am, but I'm just talking about it as a. I'm just talking about it as a whole, bro. I feel like the church as a whole, bro, has got to be held accountable for its responsibility, bro.
Hmm.
The church has been a place for people to come to get what they need from God, and all the other good stuff. But I just feel like the church is losing its identity, and it's
Mm,
making. But I feel like it's people who are in higher positions and higher places that is messing up what the church was supposed to be,
hmm.
which is causing people to become frustrated, which is causing people to question, which is causing people to to look at other religions. It's just I feel like it's just yeah the, the the church as a whole, because again, like I don't know if you know this, but I watch somebody um who is he does a podcast, but he talks about the church, like different things that goes on within the church. Like it can be from uh different like subcategories of Christianity that people be doing like stupid stuff, and it just ruins the name or the picture of what church is supposed to be like, or what it's supposed to be as. Like I just feel like people are ruining the brand. Like I don't know. It's just it's just frustrating to see, bro. I like that's all I'm saying. It's just so frustrating to see that. Like this is going on, and I really feel like social media has played a big part in it, because before social media was like even big, like unless you went to that church, you didn't know what was going on,
Hmm.
because live stream wasn't a thing, recording was a thing on CDs, but like live stream wasn't a thing, giving online wasn't a thing really. So yeah, I grew up in a time frame where like I was still part of that old school tradition, but moving towards new school where digital soundboards was coming out. I remember my first time operating a soundboard at all was analog, straight analog. But now we got digital soundboards coming out, digital mixers. Um, you got to have these high tech speakers hanging up from the ceiling. Um, you got to have these cinematic lights. You got to have this either a projector screen or a wall behind you that display, LED display. I feel like if none of this stuff was existing, now don't get me wrong, I feel like in today's society, okay, it's cool because people like us, we need that. But like, I just think that like social media has kind of like transitioned us and just put us in the deep end, and now the church is like trying to swim. But the problem is that while the church, and this is how I view it, While the church is in the deep end trying to swim, your lifeguards is your younger generation. And the problem is, I'm be honest with you, like the way I see it is, why should I save you if you're not gonna save yourself?
Mm.
Why should I save you if you're not even gonna take the time to hear me out?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna let you keep drowning in your mess until you like, hey, I got you. I don't know, but because then it becomes frustrating because as a lifeguard, I'm watching you drown in your own mess, and I can't help you because you don't want to help yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just sitting here frustrated, bro. I'm giving you the responses that you need. I'm giving you the answers that you need, but you just not taking them.
Mm-hmm.
So you just drowning in your own mess. The mess that you created, or the mess that the church has created. And then, and until you accept the factor that I may have an answer that may solve your problem that God has placed in my heart, my mind, my mouth, that I'm just gonna sit back and relax and enjoy the show.
Mm-hmm.
And hope and pray that the church don't die. But I mean, or if not, I tell the boss, hey, look, I can't be a lifeguard no more. And then I go start up my own thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be honest with you, that's what's happening in today's society. I feel like because people are so frustrated with the church, they take their own ideas and their own ways and they make something of their own.
Mm-hmm.
Like to me, I was searching up earlier. Like after you get off the phone with me about, I was like, dang, we should make a marching band video game. He was like, hey, bro, it's already on Roblox. Bro, I realized that Roblox has everything, bro. But people having church services right now on Roblox. You know how crazy that is? You mean to tell me that somebody really thought of creating a whole lobby
For church.
of a church? That is ridiculous, bro. I'm talking about like, bro, ridiculous. Live streaming YouTube and everything, bro. A Roblox church. I know you lying. I know you lying. But yeah, that's my spiel. See, I'm being real now. Go ahead, Doc. Shout out to Steelers.
Yeah, shout out my Rams. Feel me? The illustrious San Jose University Rams. But now you spoke on everything. You feel me? You put it all out there.
Go ahead. Now it's your turn.
Mm. Let's say this. Go back to your life. Go hard. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you a verse though. Psalms 118,
Uh-huh.
verse 8, coming from the King James Version.
Oh Lord.
It is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in a man.
Mm-hmm.
So back to what we saying the lifeguard. That person out there that's drowning are confident in you and they trust you to come save them.
Mm.
But they're not trusting in him
Mm.
for him to come save them.
Okay.
So while you're doing what you're doing,
Mm-hmm.
so once you're drowning in your sorrows, your mistakes that you're not repenting for, everything that you're doing wrong, you get the confidence in the wrong person. You trust me to save you because you drowning in your own stuff. But if you have already trusted and you're confident in him to save you from what he already saved you for, that he already
Mm-hmm.
died for, you shouldn't have to wait for me. You shouldn't. When I say come on, you shouldn't just come on.
Mm-hmm.
When I say jump, you shouldn't say jump. If he say come on, what other choice you got?
Mm-hmm.
So when you're doing what you're doing and you think you're good because you're trusting in me, well, close that back door and don't get snaked by your home because I promise you, you're trusting the wrong person. My name is not God, and my mama did not name me that. I'm not the one you can trust. Trust
But
in
I
me.
but I do feel like though that sometimes we do have. I feel like this. I feel like if God can use anybody,
Hmm.
even from a burning bush, a donkey, and all the above, I feel like He can use young people as well.
But he
But
is.
right, but and I think it goes back to the point that you're making is that if you if you trust Him, that's all that matters. But I don't know. Maybe I'm not understanding your point.
Nah,
I think I am.
you're going the right way. You know what I'm saying? If you trust him, you know what I'm saying, and everything else should be not necessarily clear, but you know what I'm saying, the layout's already there for you. You know,
Right.
like he already given you a path and what you should do. You know what I'm saying? So basically, if you trust him, people next to you or what they put, if you trust him, then you shouldn't have to tell you what they want.
Okay.
They shouldn't have to tell you what needs to change.
Okay.
If you're
I got
so connected, you know what I'm saying, with the person that you supposed to be next to already, one
you.
because
Hmm.
you're the pastor, you know what I'm saying? You took the steps to get here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And for you to say one thing, oh, God told me to do this, God told me to do this. So what did he tell you about the youth? What, like, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So like it shouldn't be two different conversations that we should be having.
I got you. I got you. I
You know
got
what
you.
I'm
I
saying?
got you. I'm getting what you're putting down now. I got you. That boy be real now.
Next
That boy
topic.
face changed.
Next topic. Come on. Let's get it. Let's get it.
That boy old one now. Uh oh.
Third point. Third point. Third point.
Third point is crazy. What is that? Frustration needs a response, not a reaction. Which is pretty much what we're doing right now. I'm being honest with you. Um, I feel like, and I'm starting to get better at this. I feel like Savion. I mean, I call him all the time. I call his brother. Um, that's really the only two people I really talk to. Or if not, nah, I ain't gonna name them on stream like that. I talk to other people as well, as far as like my frustrations, and I'm always giving out solutions, responses on like what the church could do. Um, now my reaction, I'd be frustrated, bro. I'd be on one. That's what they say. Um, but I really feel like the church has much greater potential than what leaders think it has. I think the focus is that most people in higher positions think is that the church is just a building that has four walls, and how can we get people to come to the church?
Mm-hmm.
That's wrong. To me, and the way I believe and the way I see the church, that's wrong. The church is 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 within all of us. We are the church, and it goes beyond just the four walls.
Mm-hmm.
I look at it like this: when the church just first started in the Book of Acts, to me, how I read it, it was we gathered together outside, we talked, and we spread the message. But then it transitioned into, okay, let's go to your house and meet up. Let's have church. But then let's go outside and spread the word. I think the problem that I have is we just stop at the four walls. Yes, it's cool that we feed the people, but when have we ever gone out to, you know, to the community and done stuff? Now, granted, I don't know how every church operates.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've seen some churches do that, but I just feel like people stop at, well, they got to meet us here instead of let's meet them out there. I feel
Hmm.
like when Jesus was doing his ministry, he always met people out there. Other than, yeah, Jesus met people out there, and then from there, that's when he did his work.
Hmm.
So that's just where I'm at. This is my response to the church. We gotta get back to being a church. I feel like at one point in time, the church knew what it was doing, how to operate, how to function, but because we have people who are false prophets doing
Mm.
false teaching, because we have black sheeps, or what's the what's the phrase? Sorry, because we have wolves in sheep clothing, who are pretending to be like shepherds, or or we have people who are in high places and high authorities
Mm.
that are not doing what they're supposed to be doing and not held accountable for their actions. My response is we gotta flip tables, chairs, ladders, WWE style. I don't know, but something got to change. Something got to give, bro. Um, because I think the church needs to go back to how it was, and I feel like when the church go back to how it was, I feel like people will be in better places. Um, I feel like you can reach people more. Um, I just feel like overall the older way and the older traditions, some of them gotta go
Hmm.
because you're walking into a new generation and a new way of approach.
Yeah.
So that's just me. My fault. Go ahead, bro.
Now he talking.
I'm just
Oh,
saying, bro. Frustrated, bro. I'm frustrated, bro.
hey, that's
Because this don't make no sense, bro.
you've
This don't
been
make no sense.
frustrated. You're just not talking about it. Anyway, uh, yes, I agree with that topic. You know what I'm saying? It needs a, you know what I'm saying? It needs a response instead of just a reaction. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like we were acting certain things, and then you know what I'm saying. We don't want to say nothing, or we scared to say something because of what the response back is going to be. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like if we speak up for what you know what I'm saying we want as a congregation and what needs to change, you feel me? And even though um, you may not want to hear it, it's what needs to happen. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like a lot of things that um, we get told, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna happen, and you feel me? We're the next, we're coming up, we're the next whatever. You know what I'm saying? Then it's like it don't happen. So then it's like that's it. The meaning of outreach has changed and has several man-made. Mm.
Hold on, with me. Ah.
The meaning of outreach has changed and has several man-made definitions. Who that?
That's my
Kimberly Miss?
mama.
Oh, that's your mom. Yeah, yes, Lord.
That's my mama.
But I mean, but she right though. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Um,
she is though.
I mean, back to what you said about outreach. You know what I'm saying? People always saying, "Oh, we need to do this. We need to get out of the community." But it's like I feel like why hasn't that always been something that needs to be done? I thought that was the whole thing in the Bible. Who went around spreading the gospel? Was it
The disciples did, bro, pretty much. But for the main
nah,
part, it started off with Peter.
yeah, Peter's going around spreading the gospel. Like that's what's supposed to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, you feel me, when they found Jesus was in the tomb, we were like, hey, where you at? Or whenever he was supposed to come into what was it, Bethlehem? And was like, hey, this man called Jesus, he raised people from the dead. I mean, everybody coming to see him.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? But I feel like you said, we got so many people in wolves and sheep clothing. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I feel like there's more wolves and sheeps. You know what I'm saying? And instead of making choices, they're just making their own decisions. You know what I'm saying? So they're not doing right. They're not doing it God's way. They're doing it their way. But they're saying it's for God and His people.
That's a good point, bro. Yeah, that's.
So I feel like we're saying a whole lot of things,
Mm.
but when it comes down to moving and making an action to what we're saying, it doesn't happen. And I really want to name drop, but I ain't gonna name drop.
No, sir.
But
I know you lie.
people gotta stand on what they mean on what they saying, bro. That's one thing you know about me, bro. If I'm gonna say something, bro, I'm gonna stand on it. Like merch. Like, you feel me? Cause like, bro, I already said it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
Like, even if I can't take it back, it's not gonna be fully. It's already out there, bro. You know what I'm saying? You already don't say what you wanted to happen. You already said what needs to happen, but you're not making it happen, right? So it's like you saying it and you expect everybody else to go do it. No, if you got all this power, right? And we telling you we need to change, and you like, you got the power to change it. Okay, so we taking it to you, but then you saying stuff. You know what I'm saying? That you want to change, but you got the power to make a change, but you don't. You're not giving out the power. You can't have it both ways, B. You know what I'm saying? This in every sport, there's two sides of it.
Yeah.
And basketball, there's two hoops. Football, there's two goalposts. Soccer, there's two goals.
Yeah.
It's two parts of every situation. If you got the power to do something, do it. And if you say something, stand on it.
For sure.
Right? Everything you put online is out there. You can't take it back. So if you're gonna say something publicly, keep it public and change it. Because you can't do nothing about it. Merch.
That's not that word. No. No.
Clip that. Chat. Clip it.
Clip it is crazy.
Clip it.
I'm trying to get this out on AI viewers. I know you lying. Get that out of there.
But what's the bottom line now? What's the bottom line?
Bottom line is crazy. We don't do bottom lines over here, dog.
So what's your takeaway?
Not even takeaway. It's today's inspiration.
Sorry, what's your inspiration, sir?
Woo! Number one. He hot now. Uh-oh. Bro, you know I need so bad, bro. I need a sound. I need a soundboard so bad, bro.
Hold on. Let me do this real quick.
Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. That boy hot, boy.
I have to turn my camera off for a second. Excuse me.
That boy said, "Clip that chat." No.
What's your inspiration point, man? What's your inspiration point, man? Come on.
Oh my god, bro.
Come on, man. Let me get off this. Come on.
Get off this. It's crazy. Nah, stay on it, dog. No, I'm playing. Let me That boy gonna start name dropping.
Here's today's inspiration. People may fail you. Churches may disappoint you. But God is still God. Stay right there. Stay right there, because I got something for that. That Psalms 118:8. It's better to trust in the Lord and put your confidence in a man. You feel me? That means that the person to your left may disappoint you. The person to your right may disappoint you. But God is still dependable. His trust does not change.
Mm-hmm.
So no matter what you're doing, who you with,
Who you with?
who you're doing it for,
Mm-hmm.
and what you're doing it for, God does not change what he stands for. And what he says is true.
Word.
Mm, 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 mm.
Huh?
Come on, mother. If my people will humble themselves and pray and seek his face and turn from the evil way.
What do you say? Then. Hold on. I know that scripture. Wait, hold on. No. It's like then I will hear from them in Hillel or something like that. It's what's that? Boy,
I
they
know
say all the time in church, boy. Huh?
I know it's in a song.
What song? What songs you
And
talking
deliver me.
about? Stop it.
I will speak from faith and turn from my wicked ways, not breaking them down. Come on, somebody.
Oh, then I will hear from heaven. I will forgive their sin and heal their land. Second Chronicles 7:14.
Mm-hmm.
But go ahead, mother. Huh?
But that's your today inspiration. Matter of fact, that's the
Well,
inspiration for the week,
for the week.
for the week, for the month, or whatever would come back.
Should I do the table points, bro?
Thank you, mother. Thank you, mother. You always tap in, tap in. But do they need the points? Do they need the points today? I feel like you know what I'm saying. What our boy say? See, it's like the old school church. You don't need no preaching.
You right.
Just let it move.
Mm-hmm.
Back to tradition. Some things can say, and some things gotta go. Hit the door.
I can't with you, bro. I can't, bro. Y'all say a prayer for us. This is gonna be
It's gonna be a long week, y'all.
yeah.
And I'm gonna say this. And 2K27 come out.
When?
Early access start Wednesday, bro.
But when the game come out, I get paid on the 31st.
Next week, I think. It
I
come
need to
out
get the
on the 4th.
anyway. Oh Lord, we've been live for 54 minutes. This ain't bad.
54. Boy, I'm thinking it's been like 3 hours, cuz.
3 hours.
All that talk.
Church frustration. Amen. Uh, I'm just saying, frustration is real.
For
People
real.
are frustrated. We all frustrated. And yeah, I'm gonna continue to be frustrated until I see the change happen. And like I said, this is just the church universal, especially the black church. I'm gonna be honest with you, the black church is making a name for itself. Because
Mhm.
that's all I see is videos of the black church doing either something stupid, dumb, pastors getting arrested, pastors saying stupid stuff or doing stupid stuff. And yeah, the black church is just making a mockery of itself
Mhm.
when it wasn't designed to do that. But that's another time, another subject, another place about the black church. But I just yeah, yeah. Um, guess we're gonna close out this episode unless anybody in the comments got something they want to say, they want to share out. Now's the time now, Doc. How you feel about church frustration? So originally we was gonna talk about the waiting place, um, but I had another tradition, switching gears.
Mhm.
Switching gears, and just letting the Lord use you.
Next episode, we will do the waiting place. Said it right now. So while I'm still frustrated, I can tell you what I'm waiting on to happen.
I don't know what you're talking about right now.
I'm saying next episode we're doing the waiting place, right?
Oh
So I'm gonna
yeah.
tell you what I'm waiting on while I'm still frustrated. But you gotta wait.
What you gotta wait is crazy. In the meantime, go ahead and like, subscribe, share the video. Like I said, something new that we're trying to do. We'll try to do better with time because boys, it's already 9:30. People got to work tomorrow. Oh Lord, I do too. Teaching is crazy.
I only got 2 classes.
Must be nice. Frustration, boy. Church frustration. Woo.
But if you like the things that was said tonight, you know what I'm saying? Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff.
I'm trying to see
Any pointers, you know what I'm saying, you may have, I got you, keep going though. You know what I'm saying? Any pointers you may have on what we can do better, or whatever you need to do so we can make it happen. Everything that was said in this episode is not directed toward nobody, but we like to keep it a universal conversation, speaking to members all around the world. Church, not church. Hungry, not hungry. Thirsty, but not thirsty. Anybody that is living can get it and have a spot at the table. So, with that being said, church frustration, it'll make you frustrated. Church hurt will make you hurt. But we serve a perfect God who does not get hurt nor frustrated. He will continue to walk with you, work with you, and never leave you and never forsake you.
So like a true bishop. Go ahead, Doc. Go ahead, close this out, Doc. Go ahead.
But so, it's been real on this episode of the Inspiration Podcast. We got my boy, the host, the man, the myth, the legend.
Anyways.
Not legend. Well, we're going to keep it the man. Chris Wilson. Again, I'm your boy, Sarah Anderson, your co-host. We out.
Word.